Level 60 right now, and I prefer using DT or AWP. And right now I'm using SMG and usually only P90.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Currently, I kind of don't think it's the best choice because AKM is much better than P90, but I can't really shoot with AKM, so that's why I'm using only P90. And yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Is there anything you recently learned that helped you a lot?
Most recent skill, I don't know. I don't think that I have most recent
Mm-hmm.
skill. Only thing I know most recently is that I can't play tired because when I'm tired I play badly very.
Oh, interesting. You mean like
It's not skill, but it's for some people, and I think most people it will affect it.
interesting. You mean tired, like physically tired, or just emotionally, like when you're like sit at the computer for the whole day and
It
then you
kind
cannot
of
play?
doesn't matter because when your head is not in the game and when you're being just like your reactions are not as fast as they should be, even though you think they are, but those milliseconds counts.
Interesting. If you can think about yourself, like maybe a year or half a year ago, what would be your advice to kind of to past you? What would you recommend kind of to you a year ago to pay attention to, like to do things or to avoid some things? Maybe like three things to
No,
do, three things not to do.
at the beginning I was very much trying to just keep zone, and which is still good advice, but I was not. I was trying to be as far as I could from all the fights, and it made me really late to come for pushes, and I didn't learn how to push for a long time. And then I had to just do it the hard way when everybody already knew how to push. I had to just learn it.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
I usually was just sniping from a long way away, and when somebody pushed me and learned how to get closer without being sniped, then I was screwed always.
Interesting. So, what is there like some specific, I don't know, tactics or skill you would recommend yourself to learn? Or is this just like practicing, and eventually you get there?
It's practicing and not giving up and just practicing. And some days are worse, some days are better, some days you lose everything, some day you almost win everything, and it's just some days are frustrating, some days are not. I mean, but hey, sometimes just people have a good day, and you have to accept it. And sometimes you
Nice.
can have just a bad day, and you have to accept it as well.
Hmm. By the way, how often do you play?
Almost daily, but only like 1 or 2 hours daily.
Hmm. Thank you. Is there something you're trying to avoid doing? Like for me, for example, right now it's a tunnel vision when I can start shooting and I don't pay attention to anything else. Is there something and you try to unlearn?
Talk more.
What's
I
that?
don't have problem with to talk more
Oh, talk more. Okay.
with the team because usually I'm the leading the team, and when I just get quiet and don't give anybody any advice or anything where they should go or what they should do, then it's my bad.
Interesting.
Or
It's fine.
if I
Like
push
both of the.
just myself
Mhm.
to somebody and I don't even tell to any teammate, then it's my bad if I die there. And that's what I'm always telling to everyone, just talk where you go, what you do, and just be together. You can't really fight one team alone. Only if
Nice.
they're noobs, but that doesn't kind of count because like we're not just playing for fun always, but we're trying to get somewhere, and when we're trying to get somewhere, there are gonna be good people, and when there are good people, you're never ever gonna be able to kill the whole team alone.
Interesting. Um, so you said that you try to avoid being too quiet when you play. Is there
Hmm.
some specific things you usually kind of try to communicate to your teammates when you lead them?
I usually tell them which way to go when we're moving, which team we're fighting when we're fighting, who we're pushing when I want to push. Always say like who's low, who's not. say about when they're incoming and the other teammates are not really sure about when what is his position because only you could see him and you need to tell and so on.
It's interesting. Both of the things you mentioned, being kind of not tired and communication, is
It's
like
hard.
I found.
It's not
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. So it's like it's both of them are very important. I recognize both of them too, and both of them are not related, basically to shooting, to their to the game itself. It's kind of either preparing for the game
Yeah.
or like playing the game with other people.
Well, the game itself, you have to accept that you're never gonna be the best of the best. Nobody's gonna be ever best of the best. You're not gonna be able to come and be able to say that I can kill completely everyone and nobody will ever kill me. You have to accept that people will kill you. You have to accept that noobs will kill you. Complete people who you have to accept that even people who just started to play the game can manage to kill you, and it will piss you off. But you have to you have to just accept it.
So almost done. A couple of more things. So the first one is, in your opinion, what do you see kind of people who just started playing the game? What do you think is the one of their most kind of often mistakes? What do they do wrong? Like if you see them, like how do they usually die? Because you kill them because of what?
Flying on somebody, because most people understood that head picking is the most effective way of killing. Not building when you're moving, it's a big mistake. Some people don't even collect builds, which is a big problem. Separating from other teammates completely, it's a big mistake because even if somebody's like really 5 seconds away or something, it can mean a difference between you surviving or not, or between the teammate, if you die, the teammate finishing him or not, because in 5 seconds you can eat banana, grab the shield, and you're 100 more health more, just like that.
Nice, interesting. Do you think that there is something that top players and the players on their kind of on the upper level on the game, kind of typical mistake they do,
Typical mistake?
or is it like more?
Yeah, I don't think they're doing this mistake actually in tournaments or in scrims, but they're doing this mistake probably a lot in public lobbies. That many times I even managed to kill people, and even the whole team like that of good people, is that they got too cocky. They were kind of racing who's gonna kill me, not paying attention of trying to like build or trying to be on a safe side, and then you get the chance to kill the first one very easily, and the two other people are going to be a little bit more focused and gonna think like, okay, it's not gonna be completely easy, let's just kill him, he's alone. But still, if they're like trying to get really fast to you and getting cocky, you can just manage to somehow fly around of them or something and kill them, and then the last guy kind of is under that pressure that under the pressure that I must kill him, and he starts to feeling nervous, and that's kind of again your chance to kill him, because I died many times like that. Like we were 3 against 1 guy, 2 guys died, and I was just like, I have to kill him, I have to kill him, because this is gonna be embarrassing, and he's not even good. But happened.
Got it. Thank you. Thanks a lot. That was
Yeah.
super useful.